Madam President, I call up my amendment number 104 and ask that it be reported by number.
Clerk, report the amendment by number.
Senator from Louisiana, Mr. Kennedy, proposes an amendment numbered 104.
Madam President,
The Senate will be noticed that there are 6 minutes equally divided for this amendment under the previous agreement.
Madam President,
Senator from Louisiana.
the American people are the most generous people in the world. In our country, if you are hungry, we will feed you. If you are homeless, we will try to house you. If you're sick, we'll pay for your doctor. And I'm very proud of that, and I know you are too. Could we have order, Madam President?
The Senate is not in order. Please take your conversations to the cloakroom.
However, Madam President, those who can work should work. Those who can work should work. A person without a job is not healthy, not happy, and not free. And history has demonstrated that the best social program is a job. The best social program is a job. Free enterprise has lifted more people out of poverty than all the social programs put together. So while we should continue to be generous to our neighbors as Americans, we also need to repeat and repeat often. Those who can work should work. My amendment would make the food stamp work requirement in this bill permanent. It would remove the sunset. Thank you, Madam President.
Senator from Michigan is recognized.
Thank you, Madam President. First of all, the great news is we have a robust economy growing, more small businesses opening, the lowest unemployment rate in a generation, and we all want people to be able to work. Let me speak to the reality of what is in this bill. First of all, we have had work requirements for people who are single adults with no dependents since the 90s. If you don't work, if you're not in school, the most you can qualify for is 3 months worth of SNAP within 3 years. That's current law. $6 a day is what we're talking about. This bill extends that out in terms of the age of the number of people required to be in school or in work, with certainly important exemptions for our seniors, for our veterans, and our homeless. And it's in place till 2030. So here's my question. How do you tell your constituents that you're willing to default, create a catastrophic default now that will raise their unemployment, cost us jobs, raise interest rates, and so on, because you want to change something that's going to be in place till 2030. 2030, we've got plenty of time to revisit it at that point. This is a bipartisan agreement. I would just suggest it's very irresponsible for us to change something here that we know the House is gone, we're going to go into default, we make a change and say it's because we wanted something to be extended beyond 2030. I would suggest we give this a chance, evaluate it. I would suggest we vote no.
Is there further debate?
Yes, Madam President.
The Senate has 1 minute, 11 seconds remaining.
Thank you, Madam President. Madam President, I think we all know that the June 5 deadline is a fiction. It is. We know that. We know that the Treasury Secretary can take special measures to extend the deadline until the middle of June, when tax revenues will come in. I understand the need to go ahead and act, but we all know that. Let me say it again, Madam President. Those who can work should work. Those who can work should work. And that's all my amendment does. Thank you, Madam President.
Is there further debate? Not, the question is on the amendment. Is there sufficient second? Appears to be. Clerk will call the roll.